one way to find out what actually happens here. Vitality and Oxygen carry on their journey as they both focus on their own goals of collecting as many points as possible. But now they must turn their heads up to face each other in battle.
Here we have two teams we expect to see lining up in London very soon indeed, if nothing goes unexpectedly wrong. Stumpy, though, every series matters at this point from here to the end of the season.
If you're a KC fan, you are rooting for your fellow Frenchman in Vitality to take down the scourge of the Englishman in Oxygen. Also, your BD
I don't know who I want to win, to be honest.
So
I just want to see a good
look at
series.
Oxygen, see you want them to lose. But if you're an Oxygen fan or a fan of good Rocket League, you want this to go to 5 and then to be absolute worldies all over the shop for Team England.
Well, I think you won't be too upset if you are hoping for worldies in this one. So many of the players in this lobby are capable of scoring the unexpected. Unique goals, unique plays. Nobody more than this man as Zen already gets a flick towards the Oxygen net. It was well defended, but just a sign of early pressure for Vitality.
Tell you what, though, the biggest question mark for me is going to be what changes.
Okay, there we go. That's a great start for him.
So far, Alpha scoring 2 in a row. The one to finish off low block earlier on with a reset, and the second one assisted by Zen just 30 seconds in.
Yeah, an awkward moment there for Oski on the backboard, a man who recently missed a very big open net in the last tournament in EU, but thankfully for
was
the team.
funny though.
Exactly, they were already like 3-0 up. He was laughing about it.
They won anyway.
But a much better start to this second series of Vitality after really struggling early doors last time around.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they went to 5 versus low block and had to reverse sweep them is something that Vitality never would have expected. And yeah, I think the biggest question, as I was saying, is the boot camp. Well, they are not there, I imagine. Just give themselves a little bit more of a break before London, because that's going to be very intensive for top teams like this that are very much expecting to go there and win, or practicing and training to make sure they do go there with their best chances of winning. Have a little bit more time at home. But we're seeing on the other side.
Okay, that's a response.
A bit of a link up. Oxygen Esports boot camping buff is very much in effect.
Yeah, Archie doing what he does best, reading what his more mechanical teammates are going to be up to, being there at the end, and just being accurate and perfect with that final finish to bring it back to 1-1 here early doors. I mean, Oxygen were the favourites. Are you predicting Oxygen as well?
I'm an Oxygen man. I think the only person on the desk who didn't is CJ, who is currently winning, but he also went wrong last time, as did I. So CJ's not looking like the predicting god that we have normally seen. Yeah, I feel confident in Oxygen here. In the Swiss, as Shogun was saying, they are just another beast.
I don't know why, whenever I see Zen take a ball off the teammate like that, I always get nervy.
Sorry, neither player has any boost, but
that looks like it's just going to be in.
Still there, boostless, teeing up Zen, letting him do
It's a
his
matter
thing.
of how.
Flip reset comes to nothing here. So far we have seen some mechanics be the undoing of Oxygen early doors in the first game. For now, they seem to be surviving. What I would say, though, is whenever I look at these Oxygen players, they're pretty low on boost. Vitality are dominating. It's giving them chances like this one, but Alpha can't sink it.
When they're getting opportunities, but yeah, they're not actually being able to finish it off in any meaningful way. Joyo trying to find one in the midfield. Instead, Archie goes for a bump, and the secondary backup bump on Zen. The low boost again across the board. Only 2 boosts at that moment between every single player on Oxygen. Can Vitality actually swoop in and make that difference? 0 boost now for Alpha. Oxygen players don't know that, of course. So Archie now bumping Zen out of the way again. He is being pure aggression. Zen going for the 50, gets it around Oski, but Joya from the backboard. 60 boost, a reset on its way, gets one over the top of Alpha.
Oh, that's a great bump.
Archie shying away from a bump, and Alpha recovers in the net.
Yeah, these fakes from Team Vitality earlier on, almost being the doing of Oxygen again as Alpha tries to get it over the top of Oski. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Vitality so far. Oxygen relying on counter-attacks. Can't really do that for too long against Vitality. They have the pace, they have the ability to tear your defense apart. And Radosin, he looks up for it. He's looking like he's having one of his better Radosin-y days, Stumpy.
Oh, if we're looking at a Radosin that was in the previous Open qualifier, Zen, that was a little bit of a...
That's a me pinch.
Little bit of a fart on
Can't
the
be doing that, Zen.
Radosin previously was an absolute monster in their grand final win in the second Open qualifier of Major number 2. I'd love to see that quality back from him. Takes one shot, but the keeper's going to be there to save it away. Oski receives with the reset. Ball back down towards Zem. It's been great pressure from both sides, but no goals coming in. Defense holding strong.
Yeah, it seems to have slowed down a little bit after Vitality started off 100 miles per hour. There's a big demo from Joe. Gets another one as well.
Oh my god.
Has a chance to go solo over the top. He's getting the second touch, forcing it in.
What the
post.
What?
He can't quite get there in time. It was Joe for once turn provider. Here he comes, finishing it himself. That's how it's done.
Get an air dribble.
What was that
Keep
initial?
the ball on
Okay.
the hood of your car.
Sure thing.
And make sure that Zen on the backboard has got no chance of bullying it away from the net. Minute 30. Oxygen, great advantage for them, as they've had, as far as I can tell, a few less of these shots. Yeah, 2 less than Vitality they're seeing, but they've made them count.
Yeah, Archie, another bomb. Vitality struggling now to deal with the aggression.
This
from
is looking
Oxygen.
good for Oxygen. They really seem like the better team in all aspects right now.
Yet again, charging
Oh
down
my
another
god.
Vitality clearance.
Zen has to be that difference maker. Right now he's not. So much pressure on Zen's shoulders, but it is just is what it is, really.
It's the resurgence.
If Zen isn't playing good, the entirety of Vitality isn't playing good. That's just the hardcore truth.
Never had a teammate alongside him like Oski, like Archie, that is going to be able to read him as well as they do, that can also match him for mechanics.
Right.
He's been sensational.
Not entirely, but for the most part, it's like 90%
All the way
true.
to London would be a magical story. It's just a shame that Rise of Matera just will not be there joining him.
Could have been perfect. It still will. The 4 teams will send from EU. No doubt will be the best 4 as
what a
reads the clearance from Alpha. The 50-50 game falling away of Oxygen right now. But when Vitality have time on the ball, they can force some
Okay.
in that one so loosely though. It falls to Zen in the
That
end.
camera
Alpha's
were
waiting,
those-
hoping the ball will
Oh,
come
I
to
thought it was
him,
just a
but Oski sends it
feeling
outward
pinch that
for
did that.
Archie, who has done his job in
That
his
camera
first
angle
game to
for
perfection.
Redosin is
Archie, as you were
madness.
saying, we keep
Look at
mentioning
that.
it, but he says,
Oh
I'm just a temporary
my.
reaction for my teammates. He does so much more than that. The aggression he's shown in game number 1 especially. Zen gets bumped, finds the ball over towards Alpha. However, regardless, midfield Archie
Keep
at
it up.
15. Zen
Keep
has
it
to proceed
up.
with 0 boost. Gets it central,
Keep it
finds
up.
Alpha, blocked down by Joyo.
Ooh.
Joyo again trying to go for a block on the player, gets the ball.
Oxygen.
They want to do things. It's a pretty perfect team right now, Oxygen Esports. And I mentioned it on the pre-show. I'll mention it again. Actually, I'll ask you, Stumpy. Do you feel they're a team because they are, mechanical? They're sort of mechanical stars and mechanical, obviously. When the mechanics aren't working, do Oxygen still have the ability to grind out ugly wins?
I'd love to see them on a day where their mechanics aren't working. Because so far
You
we
think it's
haven't
that
seen
good and
that.
consistent?
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that. I think when you have
Bro,
players at this
bro,
level,
he's just sitting there
especially, and
watching.
the quality that we see from Oxygen, their
Oh
mechanics
my
pretty much
lord.
are always at a level where it might be 10% down, might be 10%
Well, that
down,
was a bit
whatever.
scary. If that
They
was
are
on
still
target.
going to reach a minimum level. Archie proving
That
very
was
close to
unneeded
ceiling
touch.
that he can do what
Archie
Zen
was
can do.
rating that.
Just a little bit
Oh
differently, but yeah,
shit.
I don't think that,
Bro,
I
Oxygen
don't
are
need to
just
see them on a mechanical day
fucking
before I can,
crazy.
even entertain the thought of my 3 Lions not being there.
You refuse to answer. It shan't happen.
It's my politician
We will see.
answer.
Very nice. Well, Vitality will be hoping that Oxygen slow down a little bit because they did at times struggle to deal with those long volleys forward from OXG. As Joey wraps around the corner of the pitch, Oski's a little bit lost. Do you know what? I completely take that back. He had it under control.
I mean, he had to dodge the bump, manages to jump out the way, then flips and then gets the block on the ball as well into a nice position in the corner.
Why-
Great play from Large.
Why the fuck is Oski there with
Couple
0
players waiting
boost?
From Vitality, and Oski with another boost steal.
And
Back to
why did
Vitality,
it
they've
work
held onto theirs
so
very
well?
So it's not going to affect them too much. Archie to the ceiling, a demo from
That's a
Oski
great
onto
demo.
Zen. Alpha the
Bet
final
no
man
one's there to
back.
follow. Then on the
Minute
ball.
30, not too many
That's
chances
always
of
crazy,
winning this game. Zen, though,
nothing
goes central
scary
with
at
a
all.
block and a bump.
He's only the worst
Alpha
player
now
on
with
that
no
team.
boost, tries to then go for the player on the backboard. Anything
Redosin,
to try and disrupt
the
Oxygen.
next best,
Yeah, we almost saw
the
from
next
Zen,
Kato.
again, not scoring the goal himself, but
never
attracting
mind.
3 defenders to him, forcing the issue. Here he goes again, getting a clean win over in that corner, refusing to leave. Maybe he could have got one more touch there.
Uh-oh.
Instead, Joyo comes away, no boost.
Okay.
And Alpha didn't fall
Oh,
for
that's
it.
just
Then
a-
he can come forwards. Oski can't get back in time. Vitality managed to get
Well,
one.
that could have gone better
Precisely what
for
they've
him.
been working towards for the past 2 minutes, it feels like. And
At that.
all it took
Yeah.
was an overextension from
Yeah.
Oxygen, thinking, all right, we've now worked out a defense. Oh,
All
it's
right.
in our net. They were not prepared for Zen to turn in that position. He does so, and it's Vitality with the lead.
That was also the least clean 50-50 ever from Alpha. He went flying to the sky after that one, but the ball just pops perfectly, and it is 1-0 Team Vitality, so I doubt he'll be too upset as his car lands in a heat 15 seconds later after that goal goes in. Vitality do have a well-earned lead as Joe clears that one. Alpha pushing forward. Yet again, we're seeing Team Vitality have all the space, have
Go
all the
on.
pressure, but the
Go on.
counter-attacking game did work.
Never
for
mind.
Oxygen in game
I didn't realize Joyo was
Dead
there.
on halfway as Joyo midfield again
Oh,
going
boy.
for a decent number of pressure, these number of pushes upfield, but with no boost to his name, he can't actually get it too far. But Joyo now receiving it from the backboard. That is time and time again. We are seeing awkward touches from Oxygen, and it is throwing Vitality for a loop. No goal on this chance.
Bro, they're just fucking them up.
Want to work from. That is a dive in from Archie.
But it doesn't matter. Oh my god, what a save!
Oh my god! The 2-goal deficit.
I was just about to compliment Oxygen for just being just that much more dominant, and then they just almost concede like that. But then the save. What?
Clearly a breakdown on communications and vitality, but Zen, the ball does fall to him in the end. He can do all
if you got that, a lot of what is happening is a lot of if that happens. But like, that's a faster. Oh, okay, never mind.
Who does even more with no boost.
Large Oscar just punting Alpha straight out the way.
What a great clear. Great being back in as well, but it's just unfortunately to the worst player on the field, Zen.
Now it falls to Joyo at the back. Trying to get that defense going with Alpha. To block out Joyo. Goes for a backward. But still gets
Joyo was up for that yesterday. What the hell?
But maybe you can
I don't know why my ex
you hitting an insane Fisho Kid?
what is going on with me?
It was Fisho Kid circa 2009.
What is going on? This series is confusing me. And I just, my brain switched off for a while. I didn't even realize. This is a 1-goal game, and it seems so much more in Vitality's favour. Without actually, I don't even mean like in the sense of like I feel like they should be up by like 3-4 goals by now, but they're not.
Getting way too much of the ball as far as Oxygen are concerned. That bump could change things though. Oski, he takes out Redosin. Alpha comes away with the ball. 20 seconds left for Vitality to hold. It's Oxygen steaming forwards right now. Archie prods that one towards Oski. Oski's up. Redosin below him.
Okay, Oski. Oh, never mind. That's just a pinch out.
As far as Oxygen are concerned, it's not ideal. And Alpha getting each other's way. This does leave one more chance here for Oxygen if they can get hold of this ball right now. Vitality chucking everything at it, keeping themselves behind it, seeing it away, and taking game 2.
It's a little bit more than they're being allowed to when they're facing off against Vitality, but the amount of times I've seen Joyo on no boost or on like 10-20 boost but still going for a play, it's great to see because he's going for them. But Vitality are holding him at an arm's length, and he had all the boost in the world there and couldn't touch the ball regardless. So you know what, maybe 20 boost plays are more his speed.
Well, he kept 23 there, so we'll see if he does pick up any pads or if he refuses to. He's like, you know what, I don't want any more. As he misses again, Zen fakes him out this time, though. Zen's going to take out Archie. Thankfully for Oxygen, had recovered a disaster here at the start of game 3. They just about survived. But Zen has another bite of the cherry to the ceiling with the flip reset. It's saved by Archie.
Lovely angle from Zen.
Good read.
Very much on target, very threatening. Oski trying to
the miss.
That play. Archie pinching it up high central.
Okay.
Joyo takes his time to come in.
If Oxygen were a little bit faster, that was probably just a freak up. What a touch! Okay, Redosin.
Archie with that ping central. Who's there to receive it? Only going to be Alpha. Archie into the back corner and Joyo getting bumped away. It's going to be more unrelenting pressure from Vitality.
Oh, okay.
And they are pushing Oxygen
Fair
extremely
enough.
hard.
Then it's just smarter.
Again. Joyo low on boost.
Than me, of course. I'm not. I mean, he is smarter than most pros anyway, but. Redosin! Oh!
Sending shot after shot, pass after pass away, despite
not sure about that one.
Depleted and their time on the ball being minimal. Here they go again. Oxygen have come forwards. Redosin has it. He's got no boost, but he does not care one bit as he can force something off Oski. There's the awkward moment there for Alpha, who can just eventually take the ball away. Once more, Stumpy, it's Vitality having more of the ball.
I mean, they are playing the antithesis to how Oxygen like to play. They've got no space. Vitality are smothering them at every angle. Rado sending it central and Alpha's there. Every pass that's come in central so far from Vitality, there's pretty much been somebody there every single time.
It's become very even.
Impressive.
It is good to see.
Trying to tip it back,
but
Archie having to reverse. Just
I'm seeing so many things that if they were changed, either of these teams could be so much more dominant.
This game's a little bit slower than the other one.
It's a lot of 1v3 kind of plays for Oxygen right now, not a lot of passes like they were in the last two regionals, which is the reason why they were so dominant. and then Vitality just has Radosin making quite a few misreads, overcommits, and then Zen going for things that are easily being done. And I don't know, Alpha's been pretty decent, but I feel like he himself could do a few more passes instead of one-on-one plays he's tried. But yeah, again, in the moment, all of those, like everything I just said, in that moment are probably harder to really think about.
There's just nobody there that
So,
isn't wearing orange.
yeah, it is what it is in the end. But yeah, there's just, for both teams, there's just a fair few mistakes that if they weren't in, you know, if they weren't making them, would basically just secure them a 3-0 win. But that isn't the case, and that's just a free goal for... okay, well, it wasn't a free goal for Zen, but then he also made it one by doing a monster flick into the top bins. Okay.
A little bit of beauty, a little bit of magic and vitality. 1-0 up with 2 minutes remaining. That goal felt like it was an extremely long time coming.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the slow motion replay did that goal justice. Made it look so much better than it did live. I'm glad.
Yeah, see, look, that's another one. He just went for a play that was easily done.
And suddenly, yet again, Team Vitality have
exactly what I was talking about.
Now are the ones who people's heads start turning towards, thinking, how are you going to change this? The passes aren't matching each other exactly. They're not in the same alignment right now. These dunks have to be perfect. Joy goes for another one on Alpha. Archie has to sink this. You feel can't manage to do it.
Oh, that's a constipation shot.
Archie just playing a little bit scared, I feel. Like, they're
who knows what that is?
Central, almost like
Because I don't know.
Control of the ball themselves. They want someone else to take it, but no one's there because they're all playing hot potato. 70 seconds, Oski has to work out from his back line. Oski going for the second one, tries to go low below Rado. He manages to cover both angles by turning his car nice and flat.
Okay.
Round one, but Alpha sends him
that
straight
demo
to the
makes it a
Alpha
lot easier for Vitality. Okay, well at least Radosin's there to finish it, but... Wow, I mean, the angle was tough for Zen, but the fact he managed to make it so tight of an angle that he was able to miss it, that's... Wow. That's interesting.
Number one, I think, is looking a long way away as well.
Oh, actually, yikes for resolve.
Being held so far to almost 10 minutes.
To be fair, that was probably going to be the furthest apart match in the upper bracket anyway.
Again, defensively blocking him out. Oski tries to go for as many pushes as he can, but with 18 boosts, he's not going to get it very far, even if Joya removes Alpha from the pitch.
Jesus. I wonder how Wild's doing. I don't know why, but ever since Wild... Okay, they can still win. Okay. But yeah, ever since Wild won their match against who they win against, the Vitality, the upper bracket qualifiers, and oh really, the first major I saw them with Uncle Bill. Yeah, especially after then, I've been curious to see how they're gonna play because, well, first of all, Uncle Bill. But second of all, it's not a half bad team. Oh, that looked like it was meant to be a play that just kind of fell apart by their own willing.
It's a very risky play, but in the back line, it's going to see Joya going up, bumped out of the way as Oski keeps his flip. It's central. Is Archie there for the final touch? Not quite. Zero, back corner, Oski with 100 boost, keeps it high, but a very awkward touch in the back corner. These corners are horrible to work out from. Zen and Rado both committing with 80 boost. But can Zen go with it? It's the floor.
Vitality up.
Even taking into account that it's 2-1.
If they're not, they're not. But if anyone's going to do it, it's either going to be Vatira or Zen. But the fact that Vatira's gone this long without having a title in this kind of formatting system now, it's probably going to be more Zen. Like the chances for Vatira to do it are definitely still high, but a lot lower than Zen's. And it's like way bigger of a gap, especially if he becomes a two-time champ. That'd be crazy. Being 2 years in and having a 100% win rate in Worlds, that would be fun.
Great start.
Like,
Yeah,
no
again,
one's
Team
ever done
Vitality.
that.
They've started every
No
single
one's ever
game
come into a season
strongly.
and wonder why he is like
Source of momentum.
this kid, and it's just already got like the most. He already has one of the craziest records possible.
Large Oscar, literally. Archie had the ball on his roof, and Oscar did exactly what I do when I'm like, oh, you're being a little bit slow here. He just came along, just hit it off his roof, and just sent it away from him, and that opened up the play entirely as control of the ball falls yet again to Vitality.
There you go, you have it confirmed. Oski worse than Stumpy Goblin.
Thank you.
To go behind yet again. Zen towards the goal for Oxygen. This is huge for Team Vitality. Huge potentially.
This could be the implosion of Oxygen in this series, to be honest. Especially after that.
The Tira's former teammate and Risers, Joyo, fails. They will be loving what they are seeing. They will be praying to the gods of French Rocket League.
What is the cutoff for Carmine called then? I thought Gentlemate's winning the lower bracket was basically the cutoff.
When they went down 0-2,
but apparently, are they just talking? They're not talking for the major. They're talking for Worlds. Then I'm guessing to make it better for World.
In terms of our French Rocket League kings, Gentlemates, they beat Jobless 3-0, which is horrific news for Jobless.
Yeah,
because
I completely glossed past the fact that that just happened. Gentlemates won 3-0 after.
If Oxygen win this, if BDS win theirs,
Okay.
if Gentlemates win theirs.
Europe is weird as shit, bro. 1 second they're versing a team that they should 3-0, and then they go to game 5 or win a game, lose a game or something like that. And then they verse a team that they should go the opposite way, go distance, whatever, and they 3-0. Maybe it's a like pressure thing or something like that, but whatever it is, it's weird as shit.
He's yet again happy on zero boost. One of the best zero boost players in the world. Does not fear it at all. Nor does Zen going for those demos.
Zen doesn't fancy any magic tricks there at all. Oski goes for, Joyo goes for a nice cute just chip over the top of him. Zen stays grounded, goes straight for the man.
Ooh, that bump.
A missile fake from Rado is going to be seeing another couple of chances.
No, beat Team 3 in a sweep. Really?
Forward in favour of Oxygen, but we hit
Wow,
down halfway
okay.
through game number 4. Vitality still a strong lead.
I think Casey has lost or something like that. I'm going to be mind blown.
In favour of Oxygen.
Here comes Zen yet again, though. He's getting all sorts of involved right now, Zen, both in bumps and demos, and just cluttering the ball away, playing a bit of an Archie role, playing a Radosin role perhaps as well. Radosin has slowed down a bit.
Oh, that's a great touch though from Radosin.
That one's met by Joyo. That's a good shot. Zen had to read it off the crossbar, managed to, and Radosin steams
Pointless
in.
bump from Joyo. You love to see it.
Oski, one more chance.
Oh my god, that's over Alpha and a bump.
Oh
my god. Oh my fucking god.
Oski did everything, and yet Zen was still there to then get that final block at the death. That would have given them an equaliser that I'm sure would have galvanised this team. Minute 40, sent high. Oski in the back line has to defend. Player's going to be there first. It is absolutely Radosin who then gives up the ball and goes for the boost. The boost steals and the
I need to make my camera a little bit bigger.
So strong. Joyo for one. The second. Archie, clean up Merchant with 90 seconds gives the draw to Oxygen.
Look at that from Joyo, though. The first touch was clean. The second one, the pace that he showed to get all the way from the right wing, starting in his own half, to beat the Vitality defense. A stunning assist from Joyo.
And that's what we want to be seeing. All of that magic coming from any of the players.
I know it's double kind of like
sending it across but maybe
adjusting my shit mid-game, but and not after the games or whatever. But at the same time, I'm not noticing shit that should be fixed mid-game because I'm like fucking here.
On his nose, then bumps out Oski. Who's it falling for? It's Radosin. Kill it here. Alpha's coming.
Alpha, come on, man.
Comes in clutch yet again as Joyo
What
can't
the
quite nail
fuck?
the plan B or pogo he was attempting.
That don't even look like a plan B / pogo attempt. That just looked like he flopped on the ball and went turtle.
Archie gets rid of Alpha on this chance. A pinch going blue netwards. Oski
That was
with a pinch,
nice.
but only going towards that corner. Easily picked up by Alpha. Only 35 seconds left.
Oh, there's a bump. A team bump. It was a
That's
team bump.
funky. We're getting funky in here. Oh my lord.
They just met in the middle and it made it free for Radosin. And Team Vitality are close.
Complete mispositioning regardless. They both wanted to go for that single 100 boost.
No.
There's only one there. Joyo is up with 30. Can't get around Zen on this chance. And Zen's defense has been spectacular against Oxygen. That was going to bounce low. Zen there again to clear it away. Finds Rado. Rado can't quite get that touch on zero boost. 16 seconds. Anything for Oxygen now.
Well, that was very close.
That was half a chance there. Probably needed a couple of touches, but it falls to Joyo. All 3 Vitality players.
Oh my lord. What a sorry. How did he get that much power on that from that spot like that? I would love to know, because I want that. They
But there's one more catch from Joy.
Wow.
He flicks it, but is there anything left in the tank? There is for now.
Archie
Still beating them. Archie, one more touch again. Read by Radosin. Radosin just what
but like they put out the
predictions
predictions before the time had run out, and there was only a 1-goal gap. That went to a 0-goal game. And that
is insane. That is a ridiculous amount of pressure they put on. It's a shame they couldn't do that.
GG's. Just too many mistakes from Oxygen in the final stretch there, and Vitality just ran away with it. You can't make mistakes like that against Vitality. Even though Zen didn't play to his, you know, peak ability, he played well enough that they could not be doing that.
CJ and the Coin get the prediction right, and they're the only ones.
Yikes.
That is a shame, but apart from that, I love the way Team
GG's
Vitality
though.
played this one. There was a
Close game.
game plan, not to